All right. We got a author without an office page once again. The Lexinator and the I after the X is a 1 and the O in Tor is a 0. So, but it's Lexinator. I doubt it's Lex 1 Nate 0 or. So that's next author, and they wrote, "My friends have made a net," and I'm just going to check what Howard said here to this one. Okay, regular length, a regular medium length one, no extra stuff. So here we go. Save. Special containment procedures. SCP-2784 instances are to be discreetly monitored at all times. The SCP-2784 containment team is to administer amnestics to civilians that become distressed by SCP-2784 instances. Foundation-approved psychological counselors must be available in case an SCP-2784 instance realizes that it is experiencing a hallucination and becomes distressed. The house containing the entrance to -A is owned by the Foundation and must be occupied by at least one Foundation agent at all times. All rooms of the house must be prepared with discrete monitoring devices. SCP-2784 instances are permitted to enter the house and are to be recorded for the duration of their stay. Civilians must be prevented from entering the house. As description, SCP-2784 designates a group of 12 adult humans, all aged between 33 and 50, living in who experience shared hallucinations of an adult male human they refer to as Andrew. SCP-2784 instances experience these hallucinations only when alone or in the presence of other SCP-2784 instances, claiming that Andrew is reclusive and shy. All SCP-2784 instances behave as if the entity is physically present during hallucinations and are unwilling or unable to discuss them in detail except with other SCP-2784 instances. Research indicates that Andrew was born in 1980 and lived at Road. No official record of him exists after 2005, when he would have been 25 years old. -A is an extra-universal space containing the mummified corpse of an adult human male. The corpse was approximately 25 years old at the time of death by unknown cause and wearing casual clothes common to the area around circa 2005. The space is a shaft 9 meters long by 7 meters wide with a height of 3,000 meters, terminating at the bottom in a pool of water that extends for an unknown depth. The wall of the space consists of limestone. The corpse is suspended inside -A by 14 strands of string displaying enormous tensile strength that anchor into the wall and wraps around the corpse. So far, no method has been found that is able to cut these strands or works the corpse free. The entrance to -A is located in a first floor bedroom of the suburban house at Road, where the north and west walls meet the ceiling. Anything approaching this corner of the room is transported into -A. Let me read the previous paragraph again, just real quickly. Gotcha. Okay. SCP-2784 was brought to the Foundation attention when the entrance to -A was discovered by Mr. and Mrs. a couple who had recently moved into the house at Road. The couple was administered amnestics and the Foundation took ownership of the residence. In interviews prior to amnesticization, the couple indicated that they were repeatedly questioned by SCP-2784 instances about Andrew, who was implied to be a current resident of the house. Addendum 1, the Foundation was able to contact the couple officially listed as Andrew's parents, who moved away in 2005. They indicated that they were considered Andrew to still be living in and claimed to have spoken to him recently, but could not remember what the conversation was about. They have been designated as SCP-2784 instances, bringing the total number up to 14. A DNA test performed on the corpse inside -A reveals that it is likely Andrew. Addendum 2. A collection of origami sculptures was recovered from the house containing SCP-A, including an origami box that unfolded into 2 pieces of paper containing handwritten notes. The handwriting matches that of Andrew. Notably, the origami box was smaller than the dimensions of the 2 pieces of paper to physically allow. Other origami sculptures recovered from the house show similar anomalies. And then we have document 1. The plan? Use that one corner in the bedroom. It's just like folding paper. Remember, just like folding paper. Messing with people's heads is trickier, but you can do it. It's for the best. Don't make them worry about you. Make sure they won't miss you. Open, unfold it, go inside, set it up. Important. Remember to pull the hole in after you. Document 2. Mom, Dad, Ken, Stacy, Molly, other Andy, Isaac. Other Andy. Alex, Carol, Lily, Luke, Irene, Sandy, Izzy. So these are all the people that got affected and are seeing Andrew blank. The first names listed in document 2 correspond with the names of known SCP-2784 incidents. The first names. I think like I guess like the first names I think like Ken, Stacy, like the first like, not like mom and dad and Ken. Oh, Ken as well. Like first name, like your last name and your first name, I guess. I think that's what they were trying to say here, maybe. Interview 3. Interview -10, which is Lily. Interviewer, doctor. Interview conducted with -10 who agreed to discuss the perception of Andrew. Before we begin, you should know that I may say some things that will disturb you. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm alright with that. Good. Now, why did you ask Mr. and Mrs. all those questions? Well, I mean, I didn't realize Andy was renting the place out. I mean, people started showing up at your friend's place with no warning. You gotta be curious, right? I see. Now, when would you say you started seeing Andrew? -10 laughs. What do you mean started seeing him? My family moved here when I was, what, 5? We live across the street from him. I've seen him ever since. What can you tell me about Andrew? Well, it's kind of funny, you know? The thing that really that really sticks out about him is how lucky he is, right? Like any of the board games we play, you know, dice and cards. If Andy really wants to win, he does. I mean, not all the time, of course, but I don't think he ever lost anything high stakes. Other than that, he's a cool guy. Pretty nice. I don't think he had any real problems with anyone. Oh, and one other thing. Another thing Andy does, he's into origami, right? Making things out of paper. He's really good at it. Makes some crazy stuff. Like, stuff we can never figure out how he does it. We ask and he just like smirks and won't say. But not in a malicious way, you know? It says you know it wrong. It says you now. It's just Andy being Andy. Thank you. Can you recall the details of your last conversation with him? Oh yeah, sure. It was, we were talking about this. Oh, Andy does this thing with string. That's another thing he does, like the origami, yeah? He's always making these weird knots that no one can figure out. He must have been showing me another one of those, something like that. -10 laughs. I see. There's a fucking bot. Yeah, no, I see him. I see the bot. Don't worry, bot's gone. Where was I? I see. Have you noticed any significant change in his behavior at all? Well, a while back when we were teenagers, he kind of got withdrawn, a little shy, I think. He got better when we grew up and his parents moved away. Though, he's still a little shy, I guess, like how he doesn't want to be around new people. I mean, as far as I know, he just hangs out with the people he knew in high school. Do you know what could have caused the change in his personality? No, I don't. I mean, it's not really important, is it? He still seems happy these days. And log. The action believes that Andrew, they hallucinate to be the Andrew they knew before he died. All SCP-2784 instances display a similar belief. Interview revealed no cause for concern and no updates to containment procedures are needed at this time. Yep. Well, I mean, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't consider it safe because only like, like 14 people are affected by this, and they all believe that the guy is still alive and kicking. They don't realize he's dead for a long time. The only time it might be awkward if they ever meet like somebody who also knew well, at the end, I guess nobody else could know Andrew because Andrew was shy and reclusive, so he didn't really interact with anybody else. So the chance of this SCP, you know, reaching out to other people is very low. Of course, the only time it's weird is when somebody moves into the house and then like you as a friend of Andrew are going to ask a dozen questions like, why are you here? Like, our friend lives there. Like it's weird. That's the only time I can see how that might cause a little bit of trouble, but it can be easily explained as like, hey, no, he's renting the place out. As Dash 10 just said, like, oh, I didn't know he does that. You don't really have to like explain too much about it. Unless Andrew then tells him like, no, I'm not renting my place out, what are you talking about? Then that might cause a little bit of issue, but other than that, I think the Foundation is in the clear to just leave it alone. Maybe just keep an eye on it here and there when somebody like moves into the neighborhood. So I kind of befriend, I guess, well, first of all, that's the wrong number. And second of all, it seems like they don't want to make new friends. They only have all the people that they know. So they seem to be very much like, leave me alone, I don't want to make new friends type of person. So you can try, but I don't think Andrew is really up for that. He doesn't seem very much like willing to make friends.